Так, вы у нас являетесь хостом, я не могу шерить экран.
Сейчас я вам сделаю. Так. Пробуйте. Получается?
Секунду. Угу. Да, окей. Я могу тогда сразу с английского начинать, потому что сначала я хотела бы сделать немножко такой brief overview, instruction, introduction.
Yes, of course.
Okay. So, I use I use some online tools, of course, for the lessons, to share the notes, just because there are some moments when we face, for example, additional vocabulary, explanation of the meanings, or grammar, for example, to work out some charts, to explain the groups of the tenses, and for example, whether it is about time or the situation of the usage. So that's why, of course, I use online tools simultaneously with the students in order so we can operate together. So I also use online chat here on Zoom. Sometimes I ask them to send the words missing or some ideas that they will need to share. It depends. So that's why to make the lessons interactive, I use such tools. Talking about the course, because I was asked to provide some advice about B2, upper intermediate level. I here want to highlight that, of course, that you prefer general course. Here I want to provide some description, a few demo versions of both for work and for general purposes, so that you will have the feeling, the idea, the practice of two different approaches, and maybe it will help to determine future strategies, which is the most will be required for according to the vision of your management. But however, both of these courses, they are designed in a complex. So the aspect, because of how we learn the language and increase the level of learning, we learn new words with new sentences. So we need to form the grammar structures, at least according to the level students have. But how to implement such new knowledge, because new grammar with new words, we use that skills, input skills. It means that students will listen or through their ears, of course, and they will read. That's how they will receive information of the sounds and what is written, because it's different. Sometimes when people know what is written, for example, they see the word of urgent. It's the example. Urgent. But they don't know, they can read it. They know that it is срочно, but they read urgent, urgent. And that's why when they talk, even on Zoom, they cannot understand. Sometimes they hear what is R for some gen, some R, QR, HR for some gen. So it's total misunderstanding. That's why it is important to receive new vocabulary with listening and reading together. How the students interact? Well, of course, they need to speak because that's how they activate their knowledge that they receive. And with written information, with some exercises, which is also can be done through the exercises, of course, to master the exercises. So this is the principle, just for you to know, or even to choose the teacher, how to increase the level. But of course, if you just need for your sphere, work purpose is just to read and translate and work out the text about connected to your tools that you use, people that you talk to, documents, or just the general idea, the main templates, drafts of the documents. Of course, it can be worked out together. So I'm here open to tailor-made the courses that you will need, because as you said, we have two main directions, general and for work. This is general demonstration, and this is for work. So just brief overview before we start. So this is general. This, as you can see, the same aspect, the same, they have it. So they learn new words according to grammar structures via 4 skills: to input with read and listen, and to activate through speak and writing. And of course, they are, what is the main idea? They are connected in around one general theme, so that students can maneuver and speculate with different sides to implement such skills. That's why, for example, if we start with general, yes, so business has the same approach for work. So they have vocabulary, they speak out the vocabulary, yes, and through the same issues of the skills, but additionally, the topics are about the work, about working moments. So let's feel the difference between them. First, of course, this general. So this is general, what I was advised to provide initially. So how the structure of the lesson is that we do some listening practice, we do some warm-up to activate the vocabulary that you already have. You do some training exercises with listening, then also we can have a grammar work also connected to that. Listen and speak, that is also the practice according to the reading part, which is, of course, it takes part a lot, but we can skip it, because I understand, because such stories, for example, they are just about general topics, but they are implemented to the course. So if it's not needed, this skill, okay, we can skip, but we can do it further in the future lessons. Some vocabulary pronunciation and etc. Comparing to for work, it's just the idea is, for example, we talk about, for example, careers, impressions, talking about the projects people work with, and to describe even the workers. For example, the same, we activate or do some exercises about it, a workout, for example, skills, particular, okay, writing, but with the proper words used for work, because general English is for being able to talk with a simple language. General, it's of course they have vocabulary as the etiquette, to talk to. So you can say it's like formal, informal, official, non-official. Some listening, of course, and for example, when I talk about vocabulary, some patterns, patterns that you can also use. And of course, additional skills to work with, for example, to analyze some, for example, companies, to analyze their work. What do you feel about it? So the discussions of speakers can be about different types of companies, different types of work. So for example, we can start comparing two approaches, just some as a demonstration part of the lesson. Just we will pick some part for you to practice from both of them. One from one and the other will be there. For example, let's do this part. Just listen, try to get the general information. You can also express with your speaking, and then try to, after that, you will be able to complete the gaps. Okay, so let's start. So that's how, after that part, I play audios when it's needed as well. Sometimes I will play the video. Sometimes I play even videos. For example, if there needed some additional materials. For example, I can use videos to discuss, to activate. Or some, if there are some texts you would like to use as contracts, drafts, or instructions according to your product, we can highlight some vocabulary, some related vocabulary for your students to activate them. But still, let's do this practice.
Okay.
Upper Intermediate, 4th edition, Student's Book, by John and Liz Sauls.
But before we start, could you kindly please read those questions? Sorry, I will make it comfortable for you.
Listen and read Tyler's tweets. Is the style formal or informal? Where is Tyler from? What does he find strange in London?
Can you identify the information?
Published in copyright, Oxford University Press, 2014. CD1. Tape script 1.1. Tyler's tweets. I'm spending a year in London. Tuesday, September 4th, 1:42 p.m. Still sitting in the airport in NYC. Been waiting 3 hours, but seems like forever. Tuesday, September 4th, 3:20 p.m. Just boarded the plane for London. My first trip abroad, except for a week in Mexico last year. I'm going to stay with my buddy Dave for a few days in North London before I meet my host family. Dave lives in a place called Chalk Farm? I don't get it. A farm in London? Thursday, September 6th, 4:35 p.m. It's fun here, but kind of weird. Dave doesn't live on a farm. His folks have a large apartment in a big old house. They call it a flat. I asked for the bathroom. They thought I wanted a bath. I'm learning fast. Friday, September 7th, 10:30 a.m. Dave and I are hanging out together today. We're on a bus. Upstairs. OMG. Just drove past Buckingham Palace. But they drive on the wrong side of the road here. Crazy. Also, people say cheers all the time. Isn't that from making toasts? A guy just said it to me because I let him pass. Saturday, September 8th, 7:19 p.m. First night with my host family, the Wilsons. They seem very nice, but their house is a 1,000,000-mile walk to the subway. They call it the Tube here. Saturday, September 8th, 11:10 p.m. Big day tomorrow. We're visiting Shakespeare's hometown. He wrote plays and stuff hundreds of years ago. He's mega famous.
What can you express about this? Can you answer this question?
I think it is informal style because he used OMG, crazy, And where is Tyler from?
All right.
I don't catch. I didn't catch it yet.
That's okay. Yeah, so he's here. He's from America, actually. That's why he finds weird this life in Europe, because if you compare even you know, this movie Pulp Fiction, when they were talking Americans about European, even cheeseburgers and etc. and measurements. Okay. Anyway, thank you for these. And can you try to do this exercise? Because this information is connected to the audio.
Mhm.
There are some questions, but it is also about can you guess this information, and also some structures, grammar. Now,
Number one is example. Okay, where is Tyler spending the year? In London. Okay, is this his first trip abroad? No. It is not. It is not.
Brilliant, of course, because we see the grammar. What's the question starts with, we use it in the end. Is it? No, it isn't. Great.
He traveled abroad once before. Or
but what if we talk about he's not dead. He's alive. He's a traveler. He's a tourist. He continue traveling.
He have traveled abroad.
Yes, but he has traveled. Yes, and also you said previously that he uses. So this little part, it comes from pre-intermediate level, which is A2. Knowing as simple as for he has, she has, he uses, she uses, it uses. Just my little remark for you, that this is your weak point. Okay, next.
Last year, he has been to Mexico. Oh, he has traveled to Mexico.
But here we are limited. Here we are limited with the answer to the question when. When we talk about when,
Last year время у нас есть, потому это past simple должен быть, да?
Exactly. Just because we have this like biography. Was born, lived, went to pension, died. So in these situations, like facts, we use present, past simple. He visited, he went, he was there, etc. But just the past. As the result of his experience, collection of his experience, that he has traveled so many countries, we will use present simple. So here is again, when we start, we identified your 3 weak points. Present simple for he has, she has, it has. Then past simple for the attention of the usage situations when, and comparing the past collection of activities, past actions, but as in the context of the results. Но грамматику я русскоязычным на маленьких уровнях объясняю прямо на пальцах, русскими даже словами, так быстрее. Просто так быстрее. Я говорю по-русски, они говорят по-русски, я им просто как русскоязычный помогаю. О, естественно. Это с вас мне просто такой вызов вы заявили, B2, ну тогда и грамматика объясняю на английском. А в обычном, конечно же, режиме, если группа слабенькие, то я им помогаю на русском. Только из-за того, что это не дети, потому что это у детей много времени, они много отработок, а у взрослых мало времени и большая загруженность. Окей, тогда здесь мы можем пока остановиться и попробовать, например, сделать упражнение из английского для работы. Ну, например, вот сразу по скиллам. Ну, естественно, там тоже обрабатывается, как мы видим, и грамматика, present simple, continuous, что, почему, в чем разница. Ну, я имею в виду, грамматика уже не в отдельно, какое-то время, секое-то, а в анализе, когда они перекликаются, когда они запутываются, когда их сложно понять ситуацию, где, когда, какое. Ну, или лексика тоже, она в диалогах. Ну, давайте посмотрим вот просто skills с вами. For example, this one. So, can you please do exercise number 1? I would like you to read the questions.
Read this email from Ivan Formanek, owner of translation agency in Prague. How did he find out about Sean McAfee? Why is he contacting him? What does he ask Sean to do?
Now, when you know the questions, you know where to pay your attention to, where to focus on. So could you please read, learn, note this language, note this tone, because previously this one, it was informal, and you told me that. Informal, not official. Here it will be formal.
Dear Mr. McAfee, my name's Ivan Formanek and I have my own translation agency, Simply Speaking. I was given your details by one of your former colleagues, Ursula Vladikova. She recommended you to me as we are planning to renew our website. If you are interested in discussing this further, could you either call us or send an email in reply and we will arrange a meeting with you. Best regards, Ivan Formanek. How find out about... find out, это что у нас, напомните?
Уже фразовый глагол узнал. Нашел, раздобыл, распознал, узнал. Наткнулся, поэтому узнал. Как вы обо мне узнали? How did you find about our company? Как вы о нашей компании узнали? Learn. По сути, learn.
Ursula Vladikova recommended him.
Okay. Who is she?
She's one of his former colleague. Former. Okay. Это как former?
Ex, бывший. Okay, so we can say ex-colleague. Ex-colleague. All right. Can we trust to such references? What do you think? Can we trust to the reference from ex-colleagues, from former colleagues? Is it ethical?
Yes, it is ethical. We can.
Okay, so you can trust it because you think it's reliable. И вот такими дополнительными вопросами активируется еще знание. Можно так, если эта группа большая, то я каждого потихонечку, ты, либо по очереди. В списке. Okay.
Why is he contacting him? Because he wanna discuss renew his website.
Yes, to update it. Okay.
What does he ask him to do? He asks him call him back and send in email.
Yes, and the reason for this call, the reason for this email.
He wanna meet with him.
Yeah, the same as we are doing right now, to have a meeting, to arrange a meeting for further discussions, talks.
Arrange это чего? Назначить типа?
Yes, organize, set, agree. Да, назначить. Ну, так как вы B2, я вам объясняю полностью на
Окей.
английском. Назначить, по сути, что такое назначить? Это to organize and set. Organize plus set equals arrange. So that's how you can also learn additional words, even in one example. Так, ну я вижу, что вы уже устали или нет. Но я хотела бы, ну, как
Да
в
нет.
дополнение, да, допустим,
Мгм.
объясняем, что мы будем делать. То есть мы начали из чтения, анализа, допустим, то же самого можно здесь. Что дополнительно сделать? Структуру письма. Почему мы так пишем? Как можно писать? Dear, hi, когда? С чего начинается вводная часть, например? I hope you're well. Надеюсь, у вас все в порядке. Мы же не говорим hi, how are you? I hope you're well. То есть мы уже отвечаем. Суть вопроса и call to action, по сути. Что мы дальше хотим от этого человека, чтобы он знал в конце. Arrange the meeting, но и с нужными выражениями, мягкими, например, if you're interested, if it is comfortable, если вам удобно, если вы заинтересовались. То есть в этом разница и более для работы. Так, далее, опять-таки, мы уже начинаем, например, подключать навык послушать по телефону. То есть они звонят, обсуждают, и поработать с той информацией, которая была в аудио. Например, сопоставить. Вот. Поэтому, так, это у нас трек 2, давайте попробуем. Да, я запускаю треки, и вы делаете.
Audio 2.
Ivan Formanek, how can I help you?
Hello, Yvonne. This is Sean McPhee. I'm calling about the email I sent you regarding your new website.
Oh, hello. Yes, I remember. Thanks for responding so quickly.
No problem. I wondered if you'd had time to look through the portfolio I sent.
Yes, I have. Your work looks very interesting.
What exactly do you want to do? Do you want to change the whole site or just update parts of it?
Well, we're currently updating our corporate image, which means redesigning the logo, the brochures, and the website. We've already done some of this in-house, but we need help with the website in particular.
Well, I could certainly help you with that.
Great. I suggest we meet to discuss things further. I have to be honest, though, you aren't the only designer we're talking to.
I understand. When would you like to meet?
Well, I go to Berlin once a month to interpret for a client of ours. I'm covering for a colleague who is on maternity leave. In fact, I'm leaving the day after tomorrow, but we can meet when I get back.
Fine. Whatever's best for you.
Let's say provisionally Tuesday the 13th at 11 o'clock, and I'll get my assistant to call you later today to confirm. You'll be traveling in from Krakow, won't you?
That's right.
It might be best to discuss travel arrangements with my assistant then. Her name is Catherine, by the way.
Fine. Well, thanks for your time.
You're welcome. See you in a couple of weeks.
Can you please start with the simple, general questions about
The,
what is
purp-
the purpose?
the purpose of the call he is replied to his email, to Ivan's email.
Yes, reply, and to push up the reply is to follow up. He said, I would like to follow up. Okay. All right.
What is the outcome? Outcome, это что у нас такое?
Result. What happens in the end? Выход, вывод.
They have confirmed
Super.
an appointment.
Super, great. Confirm appointment. This is a very strong vocabulary. Congratulations. And 3.
Why is there a delay before the meeting can take place? Because Ivan go to somewhere, Krakow. То есть он не может...
You can say because of his business, his tough business trips.
He start business trips. Yes.
Yes, he can explain whatever. You just see that, he has some business travels. Okay, business trips. His own business trip. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
all right. Any ideas about matching?
I'm calling about
You can check from this.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm calling and then do all this or
Да,
that.
I understand. I'm calling about the email I sent you regarding.
Yes, that is easy. Great.
Мгм.
Do you understand the meaning of this word?
Вот, да, я не понял это regarding.
It is about. Regarding is about the same. We can say the mail about our meeting. Regarding it is more polite. Just polite. Next.
Yes, I remember. See.
Okay.
Thanks for responding so quickly.
Exactly.
I wondered
Mhm.
if you'd had time to discuss things further.
I wonder if you have time. So immediately to discuss things further. Can you? Because to discuss further it means to discuss later. So you call to say like, hello, I will talk to you later. Goodbye. So, sounds natural. Exactly.
I wonder if you'd had time Tuesday, the 13th at 11. No, I wonder if you'd had time to look through the portfolio I sent.
Yeah, because we are going back to what happened previously. And a kind of reminder, like, why am I calling? Because of the portfolio. This is the reason.
I suggest we meet Tuesday the 13th at 11.
So, okay, that's just the proper time.
Or I suggest we meet to discuss things further.
Yeah, the reason. So that would be more logical.
Fine.
This one was okay, but this is more properly here according to this.
Fine, whatever's best for you, что ли, у нас осталось?
Yeah, what is comfortable for you, what suits you best, what you prefer the most.
А whatever's как тут переводится в данном случае?
What, что, ever, когда-либо, либо, что-либо, whatever, да что угодно, whatsoever, fine, whatsoever best for you, что угодно удобно для вас, что было бы вам удобно, то есть whatever, что угодно, абсолютно, whenever, когда угодно, however, да как угодно, потому что ever это бесконечное количество множества, ever, всегда, что угодно.
Let's say provisionally Tuesday the 13th at 11. Provisionally это приблизительно, что ли? Approximately?
Yeah, approximately, not confirmed. Let's just plan. Yes, provision. Because provision is just to foresee, to make some analysis for the future. That's it. Да, вот. Ну, таким образом я тоже задействую визуальные моменты. Ученики тоже могут что-то сами соединять там через Zoom. Ну, вы знаете, возможности доски. Там то же самое крестиками, правильно, неправильно. Я могу им подсказывать и так далее. Вот. Так, смотрите. Я убираю это все, стираю. У меня показывает, что встреча закончится через 3 минуты. Наверное, у вас какой-то обычный аккаунт Zoom.
Да, но у нас и запланировано было так-то на 30 минут.
Извините. Ну, хотя супер, мы хорошо вошли.
Да.
Полчаса. Просто ваша девушка Оксана не подошла. Ну, хорошо.
Ну, да.
Какие-то у вас дополнительные вопросы? Потому что, в принципе, я понимаю, что это демо-урок. Здесь была демонстрация, что можно, как построился курс, в чем различие общего для работы, что можно его tailor-made, его модифицировать, допустим, вашими материалами, что нужно для работы, на даже перевод текстов, драфтов, какие нужны именно для работы, и обсуждение этих текстов, то есть расширение курса таким образом. То и дальше будет зависеть от того, что бы вы хотели. Потому что я продемонстрировала свои возможности и того, как строятся курсы. И как мы можем идти.
Вот. А грамма, вот у вас файлик tenses charts.
Ну, это просто для моей наработки, заготовки. То, что я пользуюсь как демонстрация во время... Например, мне нужно скопировать. Так, сегодня мы смотрим группу вот этих времен в соотношении. Допустим, мы разбираем, в чем разница процессов. Я вытаскиваю на доску от продолжительности. Вот в чем разница процессов и продолжительности. И мы начинаем их смотреть уже за счет примеров, добавляем либо какие-то из жизни, либо какие-то абсурдные, чтобы они были для запоминания, именно для понимания логики времен. Это такое, это то, что я под рукой держу, чтобы, если что, когда идет обсуждение грамматики, я просто ими пользуюсь.
Ну, это ваши собственные наработки, да? Или вы это взяли?
Да, конечно. Но знания, знаете, они как бы откуда? Они же из всех материалов, они же из грамматических справочников, поэтому это не что-то новое, это не то, что я придумала, это то, что это мой подход от общего к деталям, потому что я вот такая вот, у меня дедукция, в основном идет дедукция момент, в плане того, что вижу в целом, объясняю общую логику без перегруза, и тогда я могу... Это, да, бывает, я тоже могу это выделить на несколько уроков, буквально за 2 урока можно там все времена. Либо вспомнить, либо разобрать, либо структурировать, чтобы они в голове так были не как вот хаос формул, а что за каждым блоком стоит именно понимание логики. Потому что время зубрежки это только для экзаменов каких-то и все. А здесь же просто понимание и это для понимания.
А немножко можете промотать там, что у вас еще есть?
Так, вот, когда я объясняю времена, это, знаете, как мои больше как субтитры, когда я вытаскиваю. Например, я объясняю, даже группа presence символ времен, и мы можем разобрать действительный залог и страдательный, то есть активно-пассивно, актив-пассив. Ну, например, I am interested in project, the project is interesting. Кто кем заинтересован? Я заинтересован работой, либо работа заинтересована мной. То есть, когда дело доходит до абсурда, перевод, и поэтому
Алеся,
важно разобрать.
Я понял, да, извините, у нас сейчас прервется, у нас меньше минуты, потому давайте тогда на этом закончим. С вами дальше Ирина свяжется.
Хорошо, все.
Да.
Спасибо вам большое за то, что
И вам спасибо большое. Have a nice day.
You too. Enjoy the week.